Right away, this is interesting. Now, obviously, I'm a firefighter, right? Well, was, you know that I'm retired now. So, and I always felt like, wow, this is really my calling. This is what I was meant to do. Like it was in my family, third generation, big time. Now, I also learned, later on that numbers play a big role in why I'm doing what I'm doing. So I'm like, what does that mean? So the number four is an energy. If you add up my birthday, okay, it equals, you add all the numbers up, it breaks down to a four. So people will be born on a certain day, whatever day that is of the month. And that number, if you add it up, means something. And then overall, the numbers added up, that means something. Now, like I said, my numbers added up equal four. The number four means law and order, police, firefighter, military, okay? Meaning it's a big deal in my family. Not like, oh, I had nothing better to do. Let me become a fireman. No, 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 no. Third generation. My dad was a 9/11. This is a giant deal. So right away, as soon as you're sitting with me, the four energies coming through. So what does that mean to me? Now, what I'm seeing when I see these numbers, usually that means that energy is directly tied to you with, like I said, this is police, firefighter, military, that presence in your family around you. Now, so like I said, with you directly though, with you specifically though, I'm getting that four energy. So what's your birthday?
July 13th, 1977. So I think I'm a one. I don't know where I
Okay,
came up with that.
so you're born on the 13th. 1 plus 3 equals 4. Right
Oh,
away.
four.
So
Oh,
right away, there's two numbers, right? So you said July 13, right? July
mhm.
13 and what year?
1977.
Yep. So right there, just to quickly add up. Okay, this is incredible. So like once again, my number, I'm born in the 17th. 1 plus 7 is 8. Okay. And if you add up all my numbers,
Oh,
they break down to a 4. Now you're born on the 13th. 1 plus 3 is 4. That's the number of police, firefighter, military. And then overall, your numbers added up equal 44. So 4 plus 4 equals 8. That's the number of karma, infinity. Okay. If you take the number 8, turn it sideways, it's an
yeah.
infinity sign. You're extremely karmic. Extremely. That's exactly what I am. I'm the same combination as you, 4 and 8. That's wild.
So what does that mean? I don't mean to sound
Yeah,
ignorant,
yeah,
but
yeah,
when
yeah.
somebody says that, what does
Yep,
that
yep.
mean?
So, like I said, police, firefighter, military, that's around you, family, people around you. Sacred, though. You know what I mean? Not like, oh, no, this is a giant deal. You've had things happen in your life with a giant theme. Like I said, I went through 9/11. This had a great impact on my life. So, police, firefighter, that's around you. I could see the energy already around
You
you.
want me to tell you
No,
what I
no, no,
think
no,
it
no.
is?
Don't
Okay.
let me see what I'm picking
Okay.
up though.
Got you.
And as well, overall, the number 8 coming through, right? So that, like I said, that is a number of karma. That is a number of money. Not having money and having money, working for money, getting money. And we'll get into how you can attract that in your life. Now, this is interesting. I know right now, America, you're in the summer, right? This is the
Yeah.
summer, right? July, you're at the end of summer.
Yep. Yeah.
Obviously, you're in America. That's a big deal. I'm in Australia, so it's not summer, it's winter. So the name summer, though, is coming up next to you. I know it's the summer. I know it's the summer, but summer, I'm not talking about hanging out in the summer. Hold on, this is a deeper meaning here. So the name
Yeah.
summer, so name of
Yeah.
summer. Don't say anything. Let me just tell you what's going on, what I'm seeing here. So when I'll see someone that's alive will be full, someone that's transition will be hollow. I'm just seeing hollow and summer, hollow summer. So to me, I'm interpreting that as, let me just explain to you what I'm seeing though. Don't say anything. Let me just tell you what's going on. I'm getting the time of year. Yeah, that's the summer, but with a name, someone that summer, but transition on the other side. But what is really interesting about this, right? We name people, right? So people will get named, and then sometimes names will get renamed. We keep names in the family. What is specific about this person with this summer as well? I'm getting an arrow, okay? Arrow and arrow. So, first or middle name, I don't know what this person's middle name is. Just let me say Summer, whatever the middle name is. I'm seeing arrows going down as renaming. So people are renamed, whether it's a first name or middle name. The name of this Summer, whatever the middle name is, I'm seeing it passed down, kept in the family, meaning kids, grandkids, whatever. But people have this name, the name has been passed down in the family. Does that make sense to you? There's somebody with the name Summer or a middle name being
Yes.
passed down in the family. You could just
I
say,
don't know
yep,
about the name being passed down, but I know
yep,
a
yep.
Summer.
So no, no, no. If Summer has a middle name, right? I don't know what the middle name is.
Yeah.
I'm seeing a name or a name being renamed, being passed down, kept in the family. So there's letters, right? I'll see letters around people, different letters. Another letter that's coming through is the letter E, a synchronicity with the letter E. So are there multiple people or people with the name starting with the letter E? Does that make
Yes.
sense?
Yes.
Tied to this Summer person.
Hmm.
Okay. Okay. So this Summer person there's children involved here, correct?
Absolutely.
Yes. Now, as well, like I said, I'll get numbers. I'm also getting a 3 energy. So, did this person have 3 children or were there 3 kids around them? Does it make sense? Okay, like I
Yes.
said,
Absolutely.
4 meaning fire, police, military, that type of very law and order type energies around you. But then the Summer is talking about 3 children. There usually will be multiple synchronicities around you with these numbers as well. But there's a 3 energy in reference to having 3 children. That makes sense to you?
Yes.
Okay, I'm certain about this. So, like I said, there's a name or a name being passed down. I'm getting an E, so there's a couple E's or something with E or multiple E's. I see a picture of
Yeah.
a human heart. There's a S, the Summer here, so that's a name. And then an
Yeah.
E, right? There's an E energy,
Yeah.
E's that are coming
Yeah.
around that.
Yeah.
But the name, would you know? And like I said, this could be a middle name. Do you know if somebody
Right.
shares a middle name or a middle name's been passed down? There's multiple people with the same middle name? That's specific. If you don't know, it's okay.
Maybe,
You can find out later.
actually, yeah, I can find out later, but
Yeah, it's
there's
all
a very,
good. I'm pretty sure that usually when they show me an arrow, it just
yeah.
means like usually that means mom or grandma or somebody had a first name
Oh,
or middle name, and then they give it to the child, and then wow, everyone has the same middle name, whatever it is. Just I'm just seeing a pass down here. But to get back to the Summer person, so the transitioning is coming through, meaning they've transitioned. Is that correct? The Summer person is
absolutely.
passed, and I'm getting an arm going out. When an arm goes out, that means contemporary. So this is a sister, someone on your level, sister, sister-in-law, like that, an energy on your level, not mom,
Yeah,
dad, on your level. Does that make
it
sense?
is.
Yep,
Yes.
yep. Okay. And this is sudden. Transitioning is, oh my God, like that. This goes, oh my God, boom, not expected, not planned, just boom. Okay, like that. It's going, oh my God. That's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing, oh my God, like that. Like this wasn't supposed to happen. This wasn't planned. Does that make sense?
Unbelievable. Like I can't, I want to tell you so bad, but I
It's
want,
okay. It's
but
okay. You
yeah,
wait till later.
you're,
I just want to make sense of what this is. So,
is she okay?
okay. Okay. And now, like I talked about police, firefighter, I'm just getting a flame. So, who's the fireman? You could tell me who's the fireman connected to her.
It was her husband,
Okay.
my
That's it.
brother.
That's it. That's fine. That's fine.
Yeah.
Because as I said, who is the husband? Because I'm seeing it hollow. So the husband's present.
Yeah, he's alive.
He's alive. Yes, that's what I mean. Present. He's alive.
Yeah.
So is that
Yeah.
your brother?
Brother-in-law.
That's your brother-in-law. Okay. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Makes sense.
It's kind of,
So
it's step brother-in-law, but
yeah, yeah,
you
yeah.
know, whatever.
Yep. Yep. That's fine. So this person transition. Wow. Okay. So once again, I'll get arrows. I'll get things that are coming through. I'll see things. I'll see different types of energies that are, like I said, transition on the other side. So wow. I'm getting it. Okay, the blue dot's coming through. When a blue dot comes through, that means very young energy transition. So would you know if there's a young male energy with her that transition?
Yeah, 3 kids and
Yep,
my sister-in-law.
yep, yep.
So,
So, like I said, when I'm seeing the young coming through, that's just a representation of. So this person had 3 children, and all. Okay, so this is interesting. Right away, when I first started reading, I said the number 4 is around you. Now, it goes good and bad because we're in a dualistic reality, right? Yin and yang. So when a 4 is around you, that's your life path. It just happens to be you're born on a 13th. 1 plus 3 is 4. And unfortunately, Summer, who you're related to, passed through to 3 children. So 4 people passed and 3 with
yeah.
children. Is that correct? So, like I
Yeah.
said, 4 and 3 energies all around you. And like I said, with life, we'll get right. Someone having kids, 3 kids, that's a beautiful thing. Someone transitioning, of course, that's an awful thing. So the energies in life, they go both ways. It's just a validation, it's just a recognition. But this is an energy that's right around you. This is not something when they're on the other side, there's no time. So they just show me things. Once again, they show me all these various things. It's not like, oh, this happened 20 years ago. It's all at once. I'm just seeing these collective things. However, when someone transitions, usually when they come through from the other side, the first thing they show is how they transition because that's the last memory they have. Okay. So listen, everyone goes through things in life. Life's a roller coaster. Lives is up and downs. There's no way of knowing why does that happen? Why doesn't that happen, right? We do everything we can to live the best life we have. There's really no answers to why this stuff. I've been through this stuff personally, professionally, with people I know, people I love, people I worked with, everything. This is not an easy thing to deal with, but I can assure you this. This is one thing I'm seeing after her transitioning, so her transitioning with, and do you know, if you know, do you know the date? Okay, the date that this happened, do you know if it would involve a 3 or 4? Once again, or 3 or 4 energy? March, April, anything to do with that?
I mean, it was winter time. That's all
You
I
know what
know.
month it was?
I can find out. I mean, I can Google it
I'm just
easily. It's
curious
all.
because, like I said, 3 energy is coming through. Like I said, there's usually multiple synchronicities. So you find out later, you just let me know. It's okay. Don't worry about it right now. So once again, I'm just getting a 3. There's a lot of 3 around there and a lot of 4 to do with her, family, people around you, extended families. There's a lot going on. There's a lot of 3 and 4 energy. You'll look into that, okay? So transitioning after this person, after summer transitions, right? This is what I'm seeing here. You're open, you're a receiver. Okay. Now, not everyone is. People are open to the stuff or they're not. You're open to this. That's a beautiful thing. And I'm glad that you came. Okay. I'm really glad you came because what I am seeing is even after the transitioning, after people transition, we will sense, we will smell, we will have some sort of contact. I am seeing from her to you this attempt, meaning there's an attempt at making contact. So if you, and this happened to me, I've lived through this. So after this happens, we can sense a presence. Sometimes we'll sense somebody's around, or we'll call to them, we'll laugh, we'll cry, we'll write to them. You can have that connection. Okay, we all can do this, but being that you were open to this, I would highly emphasize doing that. That's another way that you can say, wow, I know that they're at peace because based on what they're showing me. Now, when some people transition, okay, I tell you the way it is. Some people
Yes.
need transition, they stay exactly like they are, or no, they're not at peace, or whatever's going on in their life. But no, no, no. I am seeing here in this situation with what happened. Yes, there is a sense of peace. This person is transitioned with, like I said, I was getting the young energy. They were expressing, wow, young male energy. And you said children or children were around them.
Yeah.
That's what that is. That makes sense. So the fact that she is communicating with me, showing me what she's showing me, and expressing like I said, the 3 energies, the children going on, that is a validation that yes, she is at peace. If she wasn't, I would be describing something differently to you. Okay.
Yeah.
Would you know? And you, some things we know, some things we don't know. You could find out after, or you could ask around. Do you know after her transitioning? Do you know if someone planted something for her? I'm
I think
seeing
so.
I'm seeing ground broken, and I'm just seeing like a flower or something going in the ground in memory of, or something putting in their yard, or whether it's at a cemetery, it's
Yeah,
something in the
I
ground,
think so.
but it's growing. That's the thing. I'm just seeing growth out of it. So ask. I'm pretty certain. This is usually pretty
I think
specific.
so.
What's that?
I think you're right. I'm not in the same state, but I will find out. I'm pretty
It's
sure
okay.
you're
It's
right.
okay. Yep. No, it's okay. Um,
My mind is
like I said,
blown.
I'm just seeing that. What's that?
My energy, my mind is blown.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
would have
yeah.
never thought. Yeah, yeah.
So energy is non-local. Once again, energy is non-local. I've had people die in different countries, and I'm like, oh my God, I feel it. I could feel something. I feel something. I feel something. I feel something happening, right? I know. I know. You get that feeling because you're an empath. You have that feeling. Trust that. That thing will never guide you wrong. Okay. with this person, even though, like you said, there can be a distance, that's okay. But the energy, right? So that happens to someone, and there's this connection, there's this knowing, right? And you need to know. There's other people that deal with things a different way and they do whatever. Then there's people that deal with things this way, right? On a spiritual level, I have to know, is this person at peace? Yes, I would definitely say this person is at peace. What is okay? Okay? And same thing when I bring up letters or names. Who's D or the letter D? What's that? Is there a D connection to her? Could be a child, first or middle name, though. A D.
Oh,
Who's
her
D?
last name. Yeah, her
What's
last name.
that?
Day.
Oh, that's the last name. Okay, so her name is Summer Day. Is that correct?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, so her initials are SD. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Ah, okay, that's it. Yeah. So once again, I'm getting a D. Once again, D. I see a picture of the heart. I see letters next to it. It's getting an S, an E, a D. If you're telling me this is all people connected to her, once again,
Yeah.
it's validation. This is like it's definitely the person. It's definitely her.
Yeah.
Okay. There's no doubt. There's no doubt. And
Yeah.
with how this happened and sudden now, I'm just asking. I'm not. And I have to ask this just because of what I'm seeing here. So would you, and I don't know when this, like I said, I don't even know when this happened or what year. I have no clue. I'm just asking though, because I want to know why I'm seeing this. Was anything not working or not functional in that house?
Yeah. That's what I understand. Yes.
Okay, now this is important, right? Because like I said, some I just keep it real. When I read people, it is what it is. Just tell you how it is, right? I have
Yeah.
to do this. This is just what I'm seeing. I don't know what, I have no idea what happened, but I'm just saying
Right.
what I'm seeing here. I'm getting the feeling like whether it was a smoke detector or something electrical or something not working the way it would where, I'm just saying, I'm a fireman. Growing up as a fireman's kid, the house is loaded with smoke detectors everywhere, right? Through the house, of course. So you would just think, oh, it's fireman or connected to a fireman, loaded through the house. So it should be everyone's out in time. No questions asked. No, something's wrong. Something's off. Something's faulty. I'm seeing the fault symbol like in electrical, like fault, fault, fault. Something's not working the way it should. That's what they're expressing. So sometimes people have a fire, a window doesn't open properly, or something's jammed, or whereas you should get your normal means of egress to get out of there. No, this should not have happened. That's what I mean. If things were working properly, if things weren't faulty, this shouldn't have happened. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, okay. So like I said, I've been through this. I have seen this. I have seen it on both ends. I've seen it when everything goes right, things just don't work out the way it's supposed to be, right? And we wonder why, right? So when these things happen, sometimes there's a panic after, or people in the area are running out, handing out smoke detectors to everyone and panicking, and it's after. You know what I mean? Like I've seen it a million times being a fireman. We're reactionary, right? And unfortunately, being a fireman, I know that we play Monday morning quarterback after things happen, right? All right. There's good and bad. We learn from everything. All we can do is prepare and learn so that doesn't happen again. That's right. That's the only thing that makes sense. Why did that have to happen? Because we have free will, so we get to choose. Now, things go wrong, things go right with that free will. We're in a dualistic reality, yin and yang, good and bad. So, unfortunately, we are at the mercy of other people's stupidity and mistakes sometimes. And other people mess up. Not to say she did anything wrong. We're humans, we make mistakes. Everyone, forget to change a smoke detector or forget to change a battery or things aren't working the way. We're busy. We're working two jobs. We're firemen. We're trying to do a million things, working overtime, doing all these crazy things. And I'm getting the feeling like, and this is an awful thing, right? When I was a kid, I saw a house fire where this happened. Okay. And I remember when this happened, the dad was not home. The kids were inside. And I remember pulling up to the scene and seeing the fire department coming in, and they were screaming. The fire department came in, they're like, "My babies are inside." And they went in and ran in. So I'm getting the feeling like the dad was not present or he wasn't there when this started, wasn't in the house when this went down. So
Right.
obviously, after, right, when that happens, I could only imagine being a fireman, the feeling of, oh my God, if I was there, I don't care if things working or not, I would have got them out. And you have this tremendous guilt and this weight on you. And I'm saying from experience, I know what that feeling is like, thinking, oh my God, if I got to my neighbor's house sooner, I saw the house, the smoke coming out. Why didn't I see it 5 minutes earlier? Why didn't I know? Why didn't they do it? And you're thinking all these things. And sometimes there is no answer. And for me personally, the only thing is to know now for sure, okay, whatever happened, whatever went down that day, how this thing transpired, and whatever, however, whether somebody transitioned in that second, that moment, or after, or whatever, it's an awful thing to go out like that. But no, now rest assured for sure, with the way the communication's coming in, with how they're communicating, with the signs, the numbers, the things that are around, what's going on, is validation that they're not in the pain and suffering that they had when that fire happened. Because if you transition in the moment of your worst time, your cancer, your pain, your house fire, and you're still stuck in that, the communication is going to be different. You're not going to be able to talk about things that are, things that are going on in life, okay?
Yeah.
Because you'd still be stuck in that moment. So when they transition, when they do the work they need to do, when they're in a different space now, they communicate because they're at peace. That when you transition, my understanding, your soul has to do whatever it's got to do. We all go through things in life, so you got to work that crap out. Then the soul comes back through. With children, they come right back through. They're young, they're innocent. That's something different. With a parent, right? You go through all these things in life and nonsense and all the stuff you dealt with. But when you deal and process all of that, now the soul can come back through. Would you know? Now, even if you have an in-law, so I know it's a sister-in-law, but just think big family, right? Big family.
Right.
So meaning you're married to somebody, they have family, and they're married to people. Uh, she is showing me, though, as well, besides the fire, do you know with her if there's a military connection? Do you know if somebody served, was a veteran?
Yeah. No, I
Okay.
mean, through
What's that?
that, yes.
Yeah,
My
yeah. So and so I'm clear. Your family, even on your side or anyone, if somebody's connected to that, great. But if you're saying with her, definitely great. I'm getting that same thing. Strong sense. Strong. These are just, once again, I can't ask her anything. I'm just seeing. All right, well, that's what's there. Whatever this means, if it makes sense to you, great. But the flag is coming through again, and I'm getting military. I'm seeing military. Okay. Does this make sense? And I don't know who exactly this is, but we'll piece this together. But I'm just getting broken bottles. So was someone a big drinker?
I think maybe. I think I've heard maybe she was. Yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
Maybe.
There's no judgment. It's all good.
Yeah. I don't know.
They're on the other side. They're just showing things. They're just
Right.
showing, once again, they from the symbol I'm seeing, what I'm seeing, they really like to do that. Okay, that's something
Yeah.
that if they were here on Earth, yeah, that's what they would have been doing. That's it. That, once again, it's just a
Yeah.
validation. And if I'm bringing something up and it's her, excellent, because I want everything to make sense for you. And if what I'm saying is her directly, that's it. She's just expressing her energy. And who's Irish?
Okay.
Okay, cool. Yep. So once again, she's just putting the shamrock, and this is really important. So after people transition, everyone deals with things differently. Some people isolate, some people blame, and then other people are of service. She's putting a golden ring around your head. What that means is that when this happened, you're literally dropping what you're doing to see how you can help and what you could do and how you could be there. And this greatly impacted you. You're an empath, but you want to fix, you want to help, you want to heal, you want to lift up. And that's what she's referencing here with the shamrock and the golden ring. Once again, it's the shamrock connection to the golden ring. So if that's you, that's definitely you. Would you say that it's expressive of your energy?
Yes. Very
Okay.
much so.
Yes. So don't lose that, because what I see here with Summer is that okay, she's been trying to, and she's going to continue to try to make contact with you. That can be as easy as in a dream state.
Yeah.
You're having dreams of, have you had a dream about her?
No, which is
Okay.
why you.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Just, this is what I recommend to people, how to start that process, or if they're like, this is, once again, this is what worked for me. I just tell you whatever. How this usually starts, usually the first thing will be like in a dream state. Why? Because it's easy. Now, if that's not happening, I usually just control my breathing, relax, meditate for a while, then go to bed. Once you can basically calm the mind, center, right, ground yourself, then they'll start to come through. That's what I've experienced. Then you'll get something maybe in 3D, like, wow, I'm smelling something, right? Okay, another way, write to her. Literally write out, okay, I know that you're here. I can sense you. I love you. I miss you. I feel your energy, because you feel her energy. I know you do. 100%. 100, no doubt. You feel it. Not everyone does. That's the thing. Most people, they just move on. I don't want to deal with that. It's too much. Not you. You want to know. You want to know the deeper things. You want to know the deeper meanings. You want to know what's going on. Is she okay? How can I communicate with her? Like I said, her soul has done what it's had to do. It's ready to make contact. That might not always happen right away. People are like, oh, so somebody died and they come right back. No, 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 no. Not my experience. John Edward, the most famous medium in the world, his mom died. It took 10 years for him to get a sign from her. He's the best medium in the world. He knows everyone. So when somebody transitions, and if they come through in a reading, that's to me, that's just a miracle. Oh my God, it doesn't matter when they pass, but if that happened to him, wow, that's incredible what's going on here. So, okay, now, if you know, same thing, if you know, it's okay. Do you know who had a miscarry in the family?
Mm, my mom did, yeah.
Yeah. What about an early term? Anyone have an early term like that or just miscarry?
Yeah, my sister-in-law did. Yeah.
The same one.
Oh,
So
different sister-in-law. Sorry, my
related to
side.
Summer
Yeah.
or other side?
Not related to Summer. So I don't
Yep.
know Summer's side that well.
It's
Yeah.
okay. It's okay. So once again, I know it's for about a blue energy coming, a small one. I'm getting a small one here, right? So a small dot coming in like that is an expression of miscarry, and then another one coming through that's early term, meaning, listen, just once again, it's a validation recognition. So around you, right? I am seeing the energy of your sister-in-law, the threes, the fours, these other very young, small energies. I just see them around. Like I look at you, literally, I see like a rainbow, a reverse rainbow. For me, it's in black and white. It's not in color for whatever reason. It's reverse, and I see things in the family, things that had happened, these things that are popping through. Okay, now she's your sister-in-law, so I mean, we don't want anyone to pass at any age, of course, right? Everyone goes through different things in life. People get to go through things. And sometimes we don't know everything about people. We don't know everything that people have been through. People just live their
Right.
lives, do the best they can, have the best experience they have. I'm getting the feeling like, right? And this is not always the case, but you love your partner, you're with them, you're having a good life, you're with somebody that's loving, loves their career, loves what they do. That's great. That has a great impact on the household. Being a fireman is not an easy career. I know I've been with people that could not handle it. That's not easy. That's
Right.
tough enough. Okay. So going through that and then having, going through what you've seen in life, having your life experience, going through this stuff, transitioning, coming back through on the other side, making this contact. It's always amazing when a fireman or a connection with a fireman comes through, because it doesn't happen often.
Yeah.
It's not that often, right? Just I read a lot of people, thousands. So when it comes through, it's sacred. This is a very sacred thing here. The things that they've been through, the things that they've experienced. I don't know if some, once again, it's when someone's ready, whatever they've been through. Who's the W connection to her? The letter W. Is is
I don't
someone named
know.
W or W? What about the letter S?
With Summer, yeah.
Besides Summer,
The,
is there another S?
the husband is Sean, yeah.
Okay, so that's very important, right? So we know she's Summer, but I'm getting same thing to the heart. I'm getting an S for some reason. There was a W. Now you might find out later that's someone's middle name or
Oh
whatever.
my
But
God, yes, it is his middle name. Sean Walter. Yes.
wow. So your
Yes.
sister-in-law who transitioned in a house fire, whose husband was a firefighter, is a firefighter. Currently, he's present.
Yeah.
His
I
initials are
don't,
SW.
yes.
Amazing.
Or Sean SWS. Yes.
Okay, so I said the letter S. I know she's Summer, but it's
Yes.
big. It's connected. I'm seeing a picture of the human heart. This is how it works. And when I see letters or numbers tied to it, it's usually really sacred to someone. So S is her husband's first name. W is the husband's first name, middle name. So SW. Wow, this explains once again. It showed me things about her life, things she has been through, things that were sacred to her, memories, things like that. Let me ask you this. So if you know, and I know you got a big family. If you can remember, I am seeing a birthday and a passing that are very close together. Doesn't have to be the same exact day, but very close together, same time of year or maybe days apart. But I'm just seeing an
Yeah,
intertwining light to dark transitioning here. Does
I
that make sense?
believe it was right around one of the kids' birthdays. Yeah.
Okay, that's it. That's it. Once again, so whether you believe in reincarnation or whatever, I'm just saying this is my experience with this. She's expressing once again, I see light to dark transitioning. So even though this event happened, there's also someone had a birthday, right? Close to that, right? Once again, it's another validation from the other side, light to dark transitioning. When this time of year comes up, do you know when this happened? What month by any chance? Or what near?
I think around Christmas, I think. Ugh,
Okay,
I
it's
could,
fine. So possibly in December?
yeah,
So just so you know, too, I said I saw three energy around you. So if you took 1 + 2, that equals 3. Just so you know, like I said, 3 and 4 all around you. Everyone's got different numbers around them. And when I say it to them, it's like, oh my God, you could look at good and bad things around you. It tells you about your life, where you've been, where you're at, and where you're going. Okay. Because you're going to see a ton more. That's life. It's endless cycles of these things happening. Of it's just we're just in this thing. I don't whatever this is, right? Just endless this stuff. Good,
right.
bad, and different. It's a mess, but that's just this reality that we're in. And it's good that you came here to, start to make sense of what is it, what does all this stuff mean? Why is it like this? What's going on? Her soul transitions, right? It goes through what it goes through. It sees the process of everything. Would you know when her service was, when her funeral service was, who was not present? Who wasn't there? I'm seeing an empty seat.
I wasn't there.
There's there's no judgment here. Listen, I want to express when somebody passes and there's a service and there's a seat missing, it just means dear to me, important to me. They just show me what happened. It's not I'm mad or they're not mad, they're not angry. Okay. Some are. When some souls pass and they can't get past this and they stay stuck in the event, that's a different type of reading. That's not what's happening. I am seeing a beautiful connection, a wonderful reading. They just show me things that, once again, it's a validation. That's a minor, once again, to someone outside, they might say that's a minor detail. That's a very specific detail about something intimate in the family that only you would know. No one,
You're
no one
right.
can know that. No one can tell me that. And once again, it's you. It's you we're talking about. It's not, someone down the block didn't show up. No, 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 no. I mean, I love this person. I'm connected. This had a great impact. And there's a hollow seat. Once again, no judgment. We live in a wild world, all sorts of things going on. Sometimes people can make it, sometimes they can't. It is what it is. What's most important, the number 3 is coming back. That's the number of communication. Okay. So even what you're doing right here by talking with me and communicating and opening up is really important. Okay. Why is this important? Because it validates this soul that when they transition based on everything I just said to you, which is a ton of various things, right? About all sorts of things coming through. There's a validation of there's something going on the inside about specific details and things that happen before, during, and after this person's life and your life that validates that the energies are still around. Now, her husband, whenever that person's ready or if they're open or they're there, I always recommend, once again, because I'm a fireman. I've read a lot of guys and I've helped a lot of guys, a lot of war veterans and things they've been through that nothing could work. They've gone to everything and anything else. I've had guys on the other side come through with their family who I didn't even know that any connection, nothing. And they say to me after, that's the only thing that works because no priest, no therapist can tell you, yeah, they're fine. How? Oh, read the Bible. Yeah, I can read the Bible, but that's not proof. Once again, you're not validating things that you couldn't know. You're just reiterating something that someone told you. But I need something to go, okay, this is something different. There's something more here. Right now, so I know we're in summer as well. Is someone's birthday coming up or right around this time?
Yeah.
Who? You can tell me who. Whose birthday?
Mine and my mom's.
Oh,
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah.
Happy birthday. I'm glad it's you. So once
Thank
again,
you.
I want all good things to come through, but this is essential because that's just what they show me. But once again, same thing. Your birthday, your mom's birthday, amazing. So it's amazing how things happen in life. You had someone with that name, and that name, Summer, is a gigantic meaning for you personally. If, say, you never even met that person in your life, the summer would be big. It's your birthday. It's your mom's birthday. That's huge. 4th of July, right? All these things. This time of year, amazing. Summer, everyone's off. It's a big deal spiritually, personally, right? All these things going on. You'll see if you look around, you're going to see all these synchronicities and what, right? So yeah, you're born in that month, July. I know I said whose birthday was coming. You gave me your birthday earlier. Regardless of that, your mom, though, that's another thing, right? That's amazing. That's another sign, another proof, another validation. This is amazing. In your, and okay, who's the smoker? No, no,
Thank you.
never.
But my
Um,
sister's a smoker and I really want her to stop, like a cigarette smoker.
so like I said, that smoker in the family. Your sister?
My sister, yes, my
Your sister
sister.
smokes currently, right? Right now.
Yeah,
And you wanted to
yeah,
stop, right? Okay,
yeah,
excellent. Now, people in the family, others might have smoked, but right now, currently, because I just said before, who has a birthday around this time? Okay, you and your mom, great. Your sister, meaning blood, right?
yeah.
Who's the smoker? So I just asked, whose birthday is this time of year, right? End of July, around this time? Me, mom, blood. Who's the smoker? Oh, that's my sister. So I just talked about your family all around you. Once again, that's a minor detail that maybe people wouldn't know. I don't know. I don't know you. However, that's a validation from Summer, right? The energy and the energies that are around her of talking about just things in life that are currently going on. So it's like, hey, they passed. Where do they go? She's talking about this is how this works. She's showing me, oh, talk her about the birthday that's being celebrated. Yeah, we know about yours. Who's the other one? Right? We want more. Oh, that's mom. Who's the smoker? That's who she's talking about. Oh, that's the other. Oh my God. Amazing. Once again, how do you know it's really her? How do you know it's really legit what's going on here? The proof is in the pudding. These are specific details that either are or aren't. And they usually are 100% spot on because the validation and the energy that comes through is representative of what they experience here in life, as above, so below. So after they pass, the energy will still be expressive, right? They'll still be talking about, hey, whatever things are going on, things that they like to do, things that are currently here. Okay, these are big deals. Do you know? And same thing. You may not know things. You might know things specifically. You may not. Do you know if one of her boys played soccer?
No, mine does.
Okay,
My
your
son.
son plays soccer. Okay, I was just seeing about the soccer player. So your son is the soccer player.
And my daughter. Yeah,
I'm
both of
sorry.
them.
One of your children plays soccer, or son and daughter. I'm sorry. What'd you say?
Yeah, both of them play soccer. A
So
son
I'm
and a
getting about a soccer player saying boy and girl in your family play soccer. So I'm seeing literally someone about playing soccer, kicking. You might know details about it, children or not specific things, but currently, once again, if I bring up anything and it deals with you directly, I want it to be all about you. I want it to be all good. Because once again, these are positive things. These are good things. Kids are out kicking the soccer ball around in the summer. She's talking about things that are happening. This is great. Who else around you? Who else has 3 kids? Does somebody else have 3 children in the family?
my sister-in-law on my husband's side too. Yeah.
It's like, once again, the numbers
Yep.
as you look, 3 and 4, if you look around your family as you go about your day, if you look at numbers in a house, numbers in a license plate, synchronicities, this is how the universe talks to us, is through numbers. They don't speak to us, hey, Andrew, don't do this. Everything is numbers. Everything is sacred geometry from us to the day you're born on to what you do in life to when you transition, all of these things. We don't know specific dates right at this moment. It's okay. But I bet you if we looked at specific numbers and dates to do with her and her kids and everything, you would see a lot of, you're going to go, oh my God. I mean, if this all happened, of all the transition, because they all transitioned together, all of them, and it was all in that 1+2, 3 month as well. The 3, that's gigantic. It's just another line of validation from the universe of things that I have the right person, we have the right family, we have the right people sitting here. Why? Because if somebody else is sitting here that wasn't open to this, that was just like, oh, I'm good. You know what I mean? I could be saying these things and they could be going, nah, I don't really know. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. And the reading would be like, dude, man, I'm trying to tell you the real deal. But this is why you're here. I talked about 3, that's the number of communication and the law and order and the rigidity. Are you a little, well, okay, are you very organized?
I have to be. I'm gonna become. I have to. So
So
that's
when
I
you
need to.
are, let me say this to you, the number 4, law and order, that's organization. That's almost in some families OCD, organization. When you are, like I am, I'm very organized, very, I gotta be. When I'm not, I don't function that good. You know what I mean?
Yes.
I'm all
Yeah.
chaotic. But when I am, oh God, awesome. You were meant to have the life experience of being orderly and having these other energies around you. So, like I talked about, the number 8, turn it to the side. It's the number of infinity. It's also the number of karma, money, not having it and having it, a combination. When you work, you get your money. When you don't want to, you've experienced poverty and having the yin and yang. That's the infinity. It's not just born with a silver spoon. You don't got to do anything. No, you got to work, but you make your money, right? Whatever you do for a living, you work, you get that back. Okay. It's me. Same thing. Karmic. I put it in. Oh my God, it comes back. I don't. Nothing's coming because it's not working. Same thing with you. You're meant to have that experience. Whenever, this is totally up to you because you have free will. I would highly recommend, because this is what I'm seeing right here. Once again, you have free will. You don't have to do anything. This is the vision I see. I see a female sitting and writing out all of this, everything you've been through in life, all the experiences, what you felt, experienced physically, spiritually, mentally, emotionally, everything you've went through with this process of your sister-in-law and the children transitioning, all of that, writing it out, talking it out, whether you talk into an app or whatever you do, writing it out and making it, formulating it, making it make sense and communicating that, sharing that, whether it's in a book, podcast, however you communicate that, I would totally, if you want to, one day express that because like I said, the number 3 is all around you. That's communication. So when you do that, you'll be able to express that to others where if somebody had a different energy around them, they wouldn't be able to write. They wouldn't be able to communicate it the right way. They would say, hey, I need somebody to help write it. I need somebody to help do it. You'll be able to express it the right way. You'll be able to get that going. And you got energy around you, which is the number of money. So if you do that and you wanted to write a book and make a living off that or express that, the money will come to you because you're an 8. Whereas if you were a 5 or a 7, I'd say go find an 8. You got to go work with somebody and get that. You got it already. You got the good mix in you. So I don't know what you do professionally, whatever it is, but I see really a deep soul calling, something deep down spiritually that is starting to grow like a flower, starting to blossom. When you find out for sure about who planted a plant or a rose bush or something in the ground for your sister-in-law, this will just keep watering that thing in you, that seeding that's growing. This thing is germinated, it's growing. And when you're ready to fully express that, I would recommend that if you want to. Once again, have you ever journaled or written anything?
On my phone, but I have like major dyslexia, so I hate writing. So when you said I
Get the
use
day
voice
one
to
app.
text,
Get the day one app. You could talk into it.
yes, yes,
Don't have to write. Don't even write. It's once again, I meet people from all walks of life that have all different abilities, capabilities, not whatever. I meet people that say, I can't physically write. I can't do it. I said, well, if you can talk, great. There's even things that help you think, whatever. There's everything is AI, whatever, but
right.
you do it organically. Just say it. And then you can get AI to edit it, or you get a real journalist or somebody to help you formulate it. But the point of what you went through is to share it with somebody else, whatever the life experience is. There's that person out there that's going through what you went through that's never going to talk about it. You know how I know? Because I've talked about things and people have messaged me and said, oh my God, thank God you spoke about that. I can't, my husband won't let me, or my job won't let me. I can't talk about it, but thank God you are. I needed someone to at least talk about what I've been through. It's so similar to you. And that is how we all heal each other. Through this internet, it's a blessing and a curse. Apply it for the blessing once again.